going, homies? What's good? Let's get this show started, shall we? Let's get it started, man. You got to set the reminders if you want to get in on the action at the beginning of the show. Alien Andy in the house. This will be one of the greatest live streams that you have ever done. Alien Andy shouts out, bro. I seen your car. Alien Andy, I seen your vehicle, bro. So, I don't know how to really go about this. I have some UFO footage that is out of this world. Literally out of this world. You can look back through time. They have released photos that they haven't been able to scrub because they're in the wild, right? Like, people have these Polaroids they've taken, and then other people took a picture of their picture. They've written books about it, right? Let me show you what a UFO actually looks like. UFO. Wow, you can actually see top secret UFO. Holy smokes, I guess the internet got fully scrubbed. Um, this scares me. UFO. Flying saucer glass dome. Yeah, this proves I've seen them. And this is exactly what UFOs look like. I want you all to remember this, okay? This is serious. But what you're looking for, when not all UFOs, but these are the UFOs they use to try and find us and source us out. Their motherships are monstrous star destroyers. I have I have a photo of this right here. I have a photo. I have a video of this right here. And it's on YouTube already on Hash Info. A photo of this flying through my backyard, and it's not fake. Everything I've ever done, I swear on my Amma. I swear on on my on my love for the seed. And it's incredible. Dome saucers. There is so much in this world that we just don't understand. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leaving likes, dropping likes, sharing videos, eh? Whoever is in control of these saucers, or whoever is out there, you know, I think they mean us harm due to the fact that they don't reveal themselves. If you're a good person, don't you always make it known you're here to help? There'd be no excuse or no reason why they say that we can't know about them, unless, of course, what they eat is so off-putting. So it's quite possible that aliens are eating or drinking our blood. One of the weirdest scientific findings I've ever read before, I read last night. Apparently, astronaut blood mixed with Mars soil makes one of the most indestructible concretes in the world. I will say this again. Astronaut blood, Mars soil, when combined, make the world's hardest concrete. Want to know the kicker? Want to know the kicker? Scientists figured this out. Doesn't really make any sense, does it? We have been to Mars, and I believe there is a monstrous building operation. See, building supplies are going to be the thing that is almost impossible to get to Mars. So if you have access to Martian soil, but you don't have access to a good liquid to mix the soil to form a concrete paste, which then hardens and becomes cured, and it's crete. So what we have to recognize is, how did they come up with this? There must have been a piece of rock they've brought back from Mars and tested it with their space labs they have set up inside the robots, right? There's literally a space lab inside the robot doing tests and all this stuff. It's a $90 billion robot that's on Mars right now. Think about this. Where are you going to get any water to mix your concrete from? And literally the soil, I guess it's the high iron in blood that would be mixing with the clay soil, sandy clay soil on Mars. It's quite unbelievable to hear the scientists say astronaut blood is used with Martian soil to make the hardest concrete known to man. That blew my mind. I read that yesterday. Next up, Space.com released a statement a while back saying, I don't know if it was Space.com, I think it was some space website released a statement saying we could lose all internet. I mean, I don't know if they really understand. The majority of the people are already on fiber. For those that aren't, that live in, rural communities where they rely off satellite internet, you would be the ones that lose internet. They're saying our connection with Atlantic would be cut off due to the fact that all the underground international cable line that runs underneath the ocean, which, don't ask me how that ever got done without aliens. And where did we get the tech for fiber in the first place? Aliens. Like, it's all common sense. There's no people on Earth that could have understood fiber technology, fiber optics. Oh, let's push light through cables and make internet. No, bud. Like, they come from, we're getting our tech from civilizations so far past our understanding. They may be fifth or sixth or seventh or eighth or ninth dimensional beings, strictly energy beings. We may only be able to hear their thoughts in our thoughts. Very possible. But take it from me, their aliens are real. I've done a lot of research. I'm 41 years old, and I can guarantee aliens exist. Aliens exist on a very high vibration that we cannot see them, or they are very, very tech savvy with our tech and understand our maximum capability, which also scares me. It means that they aren't anything that understands our maximum capability but always thwarts our efforts to see them or make contact can't be. If they're so powerful, what are they scared of? They're like, oh no, we don't want to get eaten by humans. Well, that doesn't make any sense, because you could literally just fly away and we wouldn't be able to catch you. Not only that, we don't have a spaceship that has an ability to fly 1 light year. So traveling at the speed of light would mean it would take 1 full year of travel to, not to catch them, but to catch up to where they made it to, okay? So if they leave right now and we don't get the technology for light speed travel for 10 more years, which is, unless we've just knocked a UFO out of the sky that has serious tech built into it, not a little scout ship, but we actually got one of their cruisers. Do you really want to try and power that thing up and put out its signal saying, hey, distress call? Everything would go out. Distress beacons, come and pick me up. Salvage ships would come and recycle whatever was left. Like, this is the concept we have to assume they would use, right? Unless material for them is so easy to collect, harvest, and create. I don't know. The world is, none of it is what it seems, and unfortunately we'll never really truly know, due to the fact that so many people don't want to know. Like, we're trying to uncover. More people are worried about going to the beach today than they are trying to uncover the most unreal ongoings that exist right now. It's quite something. Made a bunch of cool friends last night on the site there I like to go to. So look forward to seeing some of them in the chat in the coming days. We got Jerry D. We've got Alan. We've got Buddy, I don't remember your name. A big dude, though. I'm going to call you the Mountain. I don't really know if I ever called you. This dude is amazing. He's from Australia, and he is the Mountain. This guy is huge. He is 6'4" and still growing. He is a monster. 19. This guy, I was playing poker with him yesterday. He's got a big beard. He looks like the Mountain. He looks like half Thor from Iceland. So yeah, that happened. Shouts out to everybody watching this later. I love and respect you. I've almost finished what I gotta do for the morning, and then I'm gonna I haven't really decided. I should probably try and hook up my Xbox today, but we'll see, I guess. We'll definitely see. If anybody has any questions about aliens, UFOs, flying saucers, please feel free. Throw one at me. I sense an alien presence nearby. You know what? Nothing gets by you. Nothing gets by you, does it? You're wrong. See, we checked. Nothing here. No alien presence here, bud. Where? If there was an alien here, we would all be dead by now. Aliens have laser guns and laser pistols, and they fire beams of sugary, fiery diabetes out of their eyes. They hit you with a one gamma ray and you're toast. No. I have no idea if aliens are mean or not. You would think that a species so advanced wouldn't be mean. Wait a second, look at humanity. We're the most advanced species on this planet, and we kill more stuff in one day than any other species ever has on the existence of planet Earth. Wait, that means everything? When you are the most powerful thing in the universe, in the galaxy? Are you powerful with compassion? Or are you powerful with evil? So these are the things you must ask yourself before you demonstrate one or the other. Because if you do not even know, you are more of a threat to yourself than you are to me or you. When we talk about aliens, we never really truly talk about what aliens could be. Could aliens be us from the future, sent back in time to warn humanity about its self-destructive nature? Quite plausibly. Or are aliens here to rid us from the planet because of our self-destructive nature, and they have been picking up gamma rays across the galaxy and smelling the pollution that we are putting down on this planet, and is going to their neighboring planet, because smells travel faster than ships in space, don't they? But you wouldn't know this because you have not farted in a space shuttle that was in an airlock that got ejected into Mars' atmosphere like I was. There are so many people that say they are from a U.S. Army space program that oversees a Martian base. There are a lot of people that have sworn that the U.S. is in cahoots with aliens, that they know, that they have a base, that they have an agreement to research humanity, to take a certain amount of humans. This is very true, and I believe this could very well be ongoing due to the fact that we see how evil humans can be towards other humans. Did people from Africa help enslave other Africans? Short answer, yes. But do we ever really understand slavery in its entirety? People of China enslaved their own people and children. We here in Canada have enslaved many a child, and it is disgusting that it happened. But we have uncovered it, and we will never allow it again in Canada. The enslavement and indoctrination of another language, pushed and forced and mandated upon a person, a child, a family, who does not wish to learn your language, is pure evil. Which would lead me to believe that the Queen of England may have something to do with aliens, due to the fact that when you go to Mars, and you are the first human to step foot on Mars, and you plant a tree on Mars, you have then been the first person to terraform the planet, and then if you bring someone back there, and you have a baby, and then you bring 2 more friends and family members back, and then they have babies, you have then colonized a planet. But colonization can't continue unless you then share the language that you speak with everything on that planet. But what if everything on that planet wishes not to learn English for many reasons? What do you then do? Do you create law to enforce your ways, mandate your words into their mouths? Yes, that is what they have done. Time and time and time again. That is what they have done. Planet after planet, I do believe they have constantly been colonizing planets. I'm from Sweden. Where's the UFO footage? You have to pay to see the UFO footage. But what I will say is my UFO footage will go down in history as the greatest footage ever to be uploaded and live streamed to YouTube. So remember, when I make a video, mine are the real deal. So this is kind of a warmer-upper to my premiere video, which will be coming shortly, of my UFO footage. It is a very beautiful video, and none of it is doctored, none of it has been edited, none of it has been tampered with. I have the original, and I also have the original taped off of an old camcorder that has no connection to Wi-Fi, which I then passed around to many other people so they could also tape it without saying anything and hold on to pieces of very important archive footage that no one can ever take away. It is in the cloud now forever, but without it being in the cloud, it is in the people's cloud, which means it resides around this planet now in the form of Polaroid pictures and a means of videotaping that you can't access to scrub without physically touching our videotapes. Remember, the only thing we have on top of them is what we have on top of them. Never give it up. Never show it to others who probably would rat you out for $50. You must make a stand. Humanity is destined for greatness if you allow it, but if you do not, you will suffer as a whole. Choice is ours. Every day we don't pick the right choice is another day we suffer. Band together, you did not. Now you suffer separately. Remember this. Band together before it is too late. You might. Super chats to open up and uncrack the secret footage, $500. If we get $500 in super chats over the next week, I will release the footage and I will shout out and acknowledge the top super chatters. You can place a channel that you would like to have featured connected in the description of the video, of the UFO video. So super chat 500, and I will do you some solids like acknowledging your super chat, and I will shout out your channel on YouTube. Thank you so much for understanding that this is a media station. I bring you the news, right? You all need the news more than you know. The news inspires you. It allows you to do more and be more. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Trust me when I say I love you all very much. It's been my pleasure to bring you the morning show. It may not be exactly what I had anticipated, but it is very, very much what I anticipated. In fact, it is more so, more than ever. I would like to thank all the viewers of the channel. Alien Andy, dude from Sweden that showed up mysteriously begging for video views here. He wants to see my video. He wants to view my video without ever paying to see it. A sad fellow. Nothing we can do about it. Dude's got a floppy brain. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love everybody, but I want you to know that a lot of you need to step up your super chat game if you want to remain part of this channel's entertainment on a daily basis. I'm here to entertain and be kind
But if you aren't here to be kind and entertain me with super chats of glory, please move on. This channel is much bigger and better than most of you will ever understand, and it's going that way faster and faster. The more super chats we get, the more I'm able to do with the super chatted money that I earn from you all. I put back into the channel and make this channel even better. If you think I haven't spent a small fortune, bought 2 Mustangs trying to make this channel work, there's something wrong with you. My internet is $200 a month alone, and it's expensive in Canada to do what I do, and I don't get any government grants. I don't get any money from the government. I'm probably the only media station that's online that doesn't take anything from the government. And right there, that's huge. And I'm entitled to money from the government based on what I do for a living. I'm the only media outlet to not claim money from the government of Canada. Ever. Never forget that. That's a huge statement. I demand more respect on this channel. I think you're an alien, Hashi. Like that one movie called They Live. Hey, I'm telling you, it's very plausible that we are all aliens. We are all made up of stardust, which is alien in nature, right? Stars are in space. Stars don't really have a home, right? They exist and float around in space, right? It's very plausible. I may be the alien, you may be the alien, both of us, or none of us. And we are like an alien without maybe their strength, or all of their strength, or maybe we have twice their strength. We could be a hybrid that is more smelly, 10 times more smelly, or 10 times more powerful. The options are endless for what it could be, right? Who knows? We may be a downgraded smelly alien, and there is much stinkier aliens that exist. This is very plausible. They always say that the alien's smell is repulsive. I mean, is it just what we want to hear? Or is it possible that they possibly reek so bad because they haven't had a shower because they're in space for 9 millennia? Plausible? Yes. Possible? Yes. Undeniable? Yes. Oh my goodness. I have the best time when I do the shows, and then what I'm doing to the side here just made my day. I must have picked out 9 or 10 or 11 from an absolute OMG. Oh, and the tack on it, and they seem to be never ending. But it is my all-time fave. So now I've got my all-time fave back. Whoops! You gotta come over here. We gotta get you some special sauce for that one, you little stinker. OMG. So we nailed it. We found what we were looking for. It took a while, but we ended up finding it. One of the frostiest badass MFs in the world. Showed up at my doorstep probably a while back. I'm not going to say when, but it showed up, and I was like, damn! Once I found it, I was like, damn! Can't stop the phenol hunt, baby. And that's very well what they could be doing. They could be phenol hunting old genetics right now, locked in lineage of the mind. Powerful minds exist here on this planet. They come from ancient times. We are simply a vessel that possibly vibrations could be filling right now, guiding us right now. We would have no clue. Did you know human body? The hair on the human body is actually an antenna. Most people wouldn't even understand what I'm saying right now. We are a machine. Number one, we are machines, okay? Number two, the hair on our body acts as an antenna. That's why they say great power comes from the hair on your back and things like that. And you shouldn't shave your hair or anything like that. Seriously, great power is accessed through the hair on your body. Isn't it amazing what I'm teaching you on this episode? And there's more to learn. I have more to teach you. So don't cut your hair. Let your hair grow long. Look at Einstein. Look at Einstein. That man had a head of hair. And everyone loved his hair too, but you got to think about it. Einstein's hair was actually serving him a purpose, and he knew it. He knew damn well. Tesla had that big old mustache. He knew. He knew. He knew. I feel so bad for what they did to Tesla, you know. And they, I mean, DuPont, you know, all these car companies and electric companies. Shame on you for what you did to Tesla. We should be boycotting right now all companies that had anything to do with the hindering and the harassment of the greatest scientist who has ever lived, Tesla. All right, y'all. I'm so close to finish here. I just have like 5 more to do, and that means I can get out of here and do my own thing again. All right. It takes a while to get stuff done, but once you do it, you only got to do it once or twice or 3 or 70 times a year. So you got to keep going, you know. And, that's just how she goes. I'm always looking for new varieties and new people to send me emails. Sorry, I don't want any emails. I'm looking for people to send me mail times. Don't send me any emails. I don't care. Seriously, you want to have a conversation with me? Do it on YouTube. Don't have a conversation with me through email. You can have a conversation with me in the comment section, but it's not likely I'm going to sit there and conversate back. Like, make your topic interesting. You know, don't talk about anything illegal. I don't want anything to do with your illegal activity, number one. So, some of you got weird comments and questions. You're trying to lure people in. And I always said, I'm the kind of guy that spots you from a mile away. So, if that's the type of person you are and you like to lure people and you want to find out where someone lives, and then what do you want to do when you find out where someone lives? Seriously, think about it. Think about what you're thinking. You know? Some of you got some weird ass thoughts in your head. You need to snap out of it. You want to end up in jail forever? Snap out of it. Do the right thing in this world. So many people don't. Choose to do the right thing for once in your life. Stop being an evil human and do something kind for another human. That's what humanity is about. None of you may ever get that due to the lack of respect you have for humanity itself. Next thing you want to do is ensure that you've got cats. So I got cats over here and there. I'm going to get them in. Hello. cherry tomatoes I picked out of the garden just right now. Oh my god. This is for breakfast! It's what I'm having for breakfast! This is actually like a quick second what I picked here. We're gonna get into why cherry tomatoes are probably the perfect vegetable or fruit to travel with in space due to its ability to, when you look at it, it's self-contained, the seeds are inside of it, and they're freaking tasty. Like, these are freaking tasty, bud. You get a hold of one of these in you, you put one of these in you, you grab another one of these in you, and then you get one of these in you. And I'm telling you, bud, ooh-wee! I think you're an alien who actually like one movie called They Live. Hey, I'm telling you, you could be right. So that's how we go over here on. Can you see me? Good. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm gonna head her out of here right now. I did a lot of things just now, and that's part of life, you know. If you're not doing a lot of things, you're probably not a baddie. If you're not a baddie, what are you really doing? So make sure you're doing something that you love in this world. Something interesting, something exciting, something sexy, something meaningful, you know? Put meaning into your life so that you know you can always continue to be the best you can be. So that you have something to stand for and live for, right? Make a hobby your life is hard to do. If you're passionate about something, it's easier to understand everything. Passion drives people, and the lack of passion is what creates a sedentary lifestyle. Sedentary? I don't know. Either way, we're putting this in the crisper. Oh my god, this reeks. I can only imagine what that bubble will be like right now. But I mean, I don't even know if that's actually the place I should put it. I'm gonna have to go here. The more I think about what we could be doing in this world, the more I realize we have to do something sooner than later, like ASAP soon. Right? Only thing, you know what, there might be hope for this one. If my brain doesn't deceive me, I'm pretty sure I got this under control right now. That was awesome. Now if I can only do this. So, now I've completed everything I wanted to complete this morning. If you want to be part of the greatest channel on YouTube, make sure you super chat me tonight or today. All right, I think I am calling it right there. So I got breakfast to make, and oh, I still got this. Okay, once that's done and that's done, whew, I'm getting really hot. I think you're an alien, Hashi. Yes, I believe I am an alien. Thank you for tuning in. I had to check the mail.